Hey, how you doing? Hope everyone is well. And welcome to Home Tip Thursday, insurance information. Now, as you get your first apartment or your first home, you want to make sure that you have the proper insurance in place to help protect you, your family, and your belongings. Okay. Um, Now, I like to use myself as an example always first. Um, when I and my wife were first married, we were renting and raising a family, so it never crossed my mind about um, getting any type of coverage, any type of renter's insurance. I didn't know about that stuff. I was worried about trying to work those 2 or 3 jobs that I had. But once I learned better, I did better. Okay, so as you rent an apartment or home or own a home, you've got to make sure that you have the right coverage in place. Okay. Now, I just learned that flood insurance for renters and homeowners is not included in the coverage. Okay. You have to start a whole separate policy for outside flooding, and let's say earthquakes. Okay. So we're more apt to experience something from outside flooding, than earthquakes. But either way, you have to start a separate policy for either one of those incidences. Okay. So if you're looking to get homeowners insurance or renters insurance, I encourage you to talk to an insurance specialist and do your research on the different types of insurance there are and find out what fits your needs. Okay. Now, I'm going to get into a little bit of a breakdown on the different coverages for apartments and homes. Okay. Now, types of apartment and home insurance range from comprehensive homeowner policies, like HO3, HO3 and HO5, to specific options for renters, which is HO4. Okay. Now, condo owners will use HO6, which covers structural damage, personal property, and liability. Okay. Now, key options include HO3 for standard homes, HO4 for renters, HO6 for condos, and HO8 for older and antique homes. Okay. Historic homes, excuse me. Now, the key types of insurance. Okay. HO3 is a special form. It covers the structure of the house for all perils except those excluded, such as flooding and earthquake. Okay. HO4, renter's insurance, designed for tenants. This policy covers personal belongings, liability, and loss of use. And that's just in case the apartment that you're staying in becomes unlivable. Okay. Now, HO6 is for condo and co-op insurance, and it covers the interior unit, including improvements, additions, and personal liability. Okay. HO5 is a comprehensive form, provides the most extensive coverage for homes, often including higher limits and replacement cost for personal property. Okay. Now, HO1, HO2, and HO8. Okay. These are more limited or specialized forms of insurance. Okay. HO1 is a basic rare form. HO2 is a broader form covering more perils than HO1, and HO8 is for older historic homes. Okay. Now, the covering components: dwelling coverage protects physical structure of the home. Personal property coverage covers belongings like furniture, electronics, and clothes. Liability protects against lawsuits for bodily injury or property damage to others. Okay. And loss of use, that covers living expenses, just in case the place you're staying in, be that a home or be that an apartment, becomes unlivable. Okay. Now the cost. Homeowners insurance costs roughly around $122 to $196 a month. Okay. Apartment insurance, as far as renters insurance, approximately is about $151 annually and $13 a month. Okay. So please understand, for those of us that do not have a mind to make sure that we are covered staying in these apartments and homes, some of these apartments and homes have faulty wiring. Some of these apartments and homes, have foundation issues. Okay. So making sure that you have the right coverage to make sure that you're protected is key. Okay. Because the time to get ready for an emergency is not when it happens. All right. All right. Many blessings to everybody. Hope everybody was able to get something from this. And if you're just starting out trying to figure out what insurance that you need, talk to an insurance specialist and do your own research. Okay. All right. My information credits go to Google search, Progressive Insurance, FEMA.gov, South Carolina Focused, and TGS Insurance Agency. Okay. Many blessings to everyone. I hope that you have a great night and a better day tomorrow. Bye-bye.